Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Relationship Matters with Abisola. If this is your first time of tuning into my channel, you're very much welcome. Please do well to subscribe as I have all the relationship content on my videos. Please do well to subscribe and share the videos with your loved ones. Yes, so today I'll be talking about when to really let go in a relationship. I'm really of the opinion that with or without relationship, you will live, you will survive, you will be all right. So when you're involved in a relationship with someone, it should be for the positive and not for the negative. So when you're in a relationship and probably things are not the way you actually want it to, it's not coming forth the way you actually expected, or when at what point do you feel like no, this relationship is not worth fighting for? Yes, I'll be sharing some tips on this video. It's more like a red signal when to really know that no, you really need to let go of this relationship. Number one thing I would say is that whenever you're in a relationship and you're at a point whereby the relationship is really draining you, then you need to really let go of that relationship. Say when you look at a phone, when you charge your phone, when you look at a phone battery and you are just using up the phone battery, you kept using it without charging it, it will get to a point, even if the phone the battery is actually full to 100%, when you're just using it and you're not charging it, it will get to a point whereby from zero it will just go to a zero. A relationship should not be that which that will drain you when it energizes you. A relationship should be more like a life booster to your life. I'm not talking about though probably you're in a relationship because of what you need, or no, you should add something positive to someone's life, and the person should also add something positive to your own life. So if you're in a relationship where you feel so drained up that it's as if you are even losing yourself at that particular point in life, then just let go. You're already at the point whereby you need to let go. See, relationship is not for just one person to fight for. Both parties must be fighting for it. So if you are the only one fighting for the relationship, you are the only one that is always trying to just make it work. It takes two. Two of you must be ready to give it what it takes. If truly both parties love themselves, then they must be ready, willing to give it what it takes. You must be ready to pay the sacrifice. So it should not be like it's just one person is the one putting all the whole energy and the other person is just there to drain the person's energy. No, a relationship that has gotten to a place whereby you are the only one pushing it, you are the only one fighting it, you are the only one trying your best to just let it work. Dear brothers and sisters, I think you just have to give up on such a relation. Then another point I'll be giving is that when you're in a relationship and the other person is not willing to compromise, the person is not willing to change. If you're at the point where in a relationship where the person is not willing to change, the person is not willing to compromise, please just let go of such a relationship. I know it's not like it's easy to let go of relationship or just let it go like that, but I just feel like sometimes a lot of issues people face in marriages is not something they just start facing. It's because they've seen the red signals and they don't want to let go. They just choose not to let go. I saw there's a quote I saw somewhere, I don't know who wrote it, and the person said once anybody show you themselves, their true color themselves, don't doubt it, don't assume that no, that's not them. So when you're in a relationship with someone that is not ready to compromise or to make a change, one thing that is constant with life is change. And we all came from different background, different upbringing. We have different upbringing, different perspective to life. So if you're in a relationship with someone, both of you should be able to ready to give it what it takes, compromise in order to reach that middle ground. But if in a relationship one person is not ready, or you're just saying this numb thing that a lot of people, especially ladies, do say, you just have to accept me the way I am, I don't care. Nobody is going to accept rubbish. If your partner is calling you calling your attention to something, maybe there is something you're doing wrong and it doesn't like, if you've watched, I think I made a video on 3 best life hacks to boost a relationship. If you haven't watched it, I think that should be my number 4th video on this channel, or number 5th, I'm not so sure. So if you haven't watched it, please go back to my previous video to watch it. And one of the points I raised there is in a relationship, you must know how to speak up. Now, if I'm calling my partner to some things that I'm going through, or letting the person know, oh, so things I'm not comfortable with it, and my partner is not ready to adjust. My partner is not ready to just give it a compromise, and he's just always telling me, yeah, you just have to accept me the way I am, you just have to do this. Nobody's going to accept or tolerate what is not. So you must be able to, if you're in a relationship where after calling your partner to attention, you've talked, you've even probably asked someone to even still talk to your partner, and they're not willing to change, they're not willing to compromise, they're not willing to just adjust, then there's no point holding on to such a relationship. Because a relationship where the partner is not ready to change, is just believe whatsoever he does is right. In fact, that's one of the most dangerous people to date or to marry in life, is someone who believes they are always right. Even when you tell your partner about it and you probably apologize, I believe that apology without a changed behavior is nothing. So if you are just apologizing and you're not changing, I'm correcting you for something that is wrong, and you just feel like you are the one that is right, nobody can correct you, you are not ready to give it that change, you're not ready to adjust, then please, you're at that point where you need to just let the person go, and he or she will probably find someone that will probably accept them the way they are. Another thing I will say again is another time you should let go in a relationship when there is any form of violence. This fact, we can't overemphasize this talk, and I think a lot of people hear this several times. They see these red signs several times, but they just choose to hold on in those kind of relationship. And I've always said something in my previous videos and anywhere I have opportunity to talk, that every relationship is a marriage in embryo, and on the foundation you lay that relationship is what a marriage will even stand on. So those things you are tolerating in a relationship, and you think the lady or the guy will change it when you probably propose, when you give the lady the ring, when you marry, no, the person will not change. That's just who they are, and that is what they will even show more in a marriage. So marriage does not change any. If someone is bad, the person is bad. So marriage does not convert any bad person to a good person. So marriage does not change who someone is. So when you see some red signs, don't ignore it like, oh, probably when you marry. Some ladies even think, oh, when I start giving birth, when I give birth to him, he will be committed because of the child. A lot of fallacy and untrue stories like that. So I said, when there's any form of abuse, any form of violence, be it emotional violence, be it physical violence, when it has gotten to that place in your relationship, please don't think it twice. Pack all your luggage, pack all the whole life, all the whole dignity that is remaining in you, and just leave that relationship. See, cry if you want to cry, vent, pour out your heart, cry very well, but in the long run you'll be all right. In the long run you'll be thankful that you made that good decision, not just for yourself, even for your children. I don't know why some people still tolerate relationship where there is physical violence. I think I've seen one that it's not only a guy that does physical violence. So I've experienced one of the ladies too. You're in a relationship and your lady slaps you in public. You're in a relationship and your guy beats you. I don't know. What do you expect to come out from that kind of relationship? If he slaps you in relationship, it will kill you in your marriage. In fact, I believe that as a lady, as a guy, don't even wait till the person physically beats you before you take note of some things. Now, in a place whereby you have an heated argument, and all of a sudden, because of the argument you had, she broke the bottle, or she was angry, I'm just angry, it broke your phone. I was talking with someone recently, one time like that, and she was like, she was not with your phone. I was like, why are you not with your phone? It was like the boyfriend broke the phone. I was like, why? Like, she saw that some people messaged her or something like that. And the next thing I asked, hope this guy did not beat you. She said, no, the guy did not beat me. He has never beat me before. And I'm like, okay, no problem. He has never beat you before. The day he will not see a phone to break. It is your head. I'm just saying it I was saying it in my mind that the day he will not, I think probably I even told him that. I told her that the day he will not see a phone to break, it is your head that he will break. So you don't have to wait till the guy start beating you. If you are in a relationship where you have heated arguments, you have, no relationship is perfect, no human being, not even me that I'm talking, nobody is perfect. But the beauty of it is ability for everybody to accept, to just adjust within our imperfection and try to be a better person. So if you are in a relationship whereby, because you have heated arguments, they even, in fact, tell me people that have 100 years of marriage, they have arguments. So you can't deal with misunderstanding. You can't erase misunderstanding from relationship. So you have heated arguments, and the next thing is he broke your phone, or she just broke something out of anger. It's extreme. Now, if a lady starts showing that kind of sign, a guy starts showing that kind of sign, Yoruba used to say that, oh, meye bolaponi. Yes, I don't know the English. That's just the part one. If he or she has been breaking, let's say, phone calls in the house because of heated arguments, the what's it called? I don't know the word to use, but it's coming gradually, because the day will come, the person will just launch that slap or that hand, that fist on your face. And in fact, you know what is happening everywhere as regards domestic violence? It's not something really good. It's not something I even pray for my enemy to start experiencing in their marriage. But the truth is, a lot of these things have been seen. A lot of people have seen these red signs even in relationship, but they just still hold on with the mind of the person will change, or because they love the person. See, love is not enough, and love is not just about what you feel. Why I feel like love is not enough is because most time our own definition of love in our society is just about the feelings, just the way you are feeling. Love goes beyond that. Genuinely loving someone is unconditional. You should not beat someone you love. And for guys to don't let a lady, I've seen some late guys fall victim of emotional abuse. They are the one that really genuinely love the lady. The lady does anything and they just still hold on. See, if you let go, then you are letting God involve in your life, and God will surely give you the best, the person that will appreciate you, the person that will genuinely love you, the person that will give you that same energy you are bringing on the table. Another point I'll be giving on when to really let go is when they start to give excuses about their wrongdoing, especially cheating. When one of the partners start giving your partner start giving you excuses for maybe their wrongdoing, when they start giving you excuses for probably for cheating, they always have excuses. They always give excuses. Okay, why did you do this? They always have excuses. Why did you cheat? They'll start, when a guy start giving, especially for a guy, when a guy start giving you excuses like, oh, you're this, you're that, as I cheated. A lot of things when you're in a relationship and a guy start giving you all these fallacies, unthinkable things like, oh, I cheated because you told me you want to keep yourself, or I cheated because you didn't allow me. So many nasty things like that. See, I feel like a lady or a guy does not have any good reason to cheat on you. So why are they giving me excuse? They are really done. If because they are done, that's why they are cheating on me. So if you probably find a guy cheating on you or a lady cheating on you, and he has an excuse to defend it, that, oh, it's because of the distance, it's because I did not see you, it's because of all those excuses, then it's not like you've chosen them. They've chosen them over you. Then why not? Instead of, I've seen some ladies do some things as they go as far as fighting another lady because of their guy. I can't even imagine it. If you find a guy or a lady cheating on you, please just let go. Go on, move on. I know it's actually painful. It's not really an easy thing to really let go of a relationship or let go of someone. But the thing is, what's the point of you holding on to a relationship where the person in the relationship already let go of you? Because if they are not let go of you, now I know some people will be like, yeah, no, I still love my lady, I still love my guy, but I just have to do it. If you love someone, you will not cheat on them. I am of that belief. If you genuinely love someone, you will not cheat on them. You will not be doing something. You will never do something that really hurt their feeling or make them feel bad. So when they start giving you series of excuses for them cheating or doing something that is not right, I feel it's just time for you to just actually let them go. Yes, you will surely meet your kind of person. Then lastly, I'll be ending it here. When to actually let go in a relation, when to actually let go of a relationship is when you no longer trust the person. See, a relationship where there is no trust, you people are having trust issues. In a relationship, you're having trust issues. Don't carry that energy into marriage. You're in a relationship where you have to scan through all his phone, where you have to scan through all her phone, scan through all her contacts, you will scan through all your phone. There is no trust. Now imagine you are spending the rest of your life. So that is to say, all through the rest of your life in that marriage, you will keep scanning phone, checking the person's messages and email. A relationship where the trust is broken, please just let it go. If you cannot trust the person, if you find yourself that, no, I can't trust this person, don't marry someone you can't trust. In fact, such a life is very, very miserable. It's a very, very miserable life. You live all your life in fear. You live all, when the guy or the lady just tells you, oh, I want to go and visit a friend, you'll probably be looking for every means to just contact the person, just to spy on the person. You will just the person will just die before his or her time. So in a relationship where you already have trust issues, where you can no longer trust the person, please, then let's go. Why marry someone you can't trust? Why build a marriage on a foundation where there is no trust? So if probably the person, and I've seen people whereby the guy or the lady broke their trust because they apologized, they accepted back, and yet they are still dealing with the hurt. I was with a friend of mine who at one time was sharing something with me, like, no, this lady, though I love her and I still like her, but no, there's just a part of me that still no longer trusts the person. If there is a part of you, if there's anything that is making you not trust the person, don't just marry, because don't end up marrying the person out of pity or out of what will people say or out of we've come a long way. See, all those we've come a long way, it's not how far, it is how well. I also have a video on this channel where I talk about how long should a courtship be. I think that so will also be of help. If you've not watched the video, please go back to my previous video. I talked about how long a relationship should be. So it's not about sharing testimony of we had 20 years in courtship and every foundation you've laid in that relationship are full of lies and there's no trust. You won't want to end up living your life on that kind of faith at all. It's not something that is actually good. Yes, guys, I'll be ending this video here with my points on when to actually let go in a relationship. I will say this lastly, that I know it's not really easy to let go of a relationship, especially where you've probably trust the person, you've had so much strong commitment. But there's something I used to tell myself: see, your marriage decision is not just about you. You need to care. You need to consider your unborn children. You need to consider your unborn children. You need to consider your life. You are very, very important too. You are very, 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 like very, very, even the Bible says love yourself, love your neighbor as yourself. So there is a place of self-love before bringing another person in. And all these sweet words we used to tell ourselves, without you I cannot live, I can't even imagine if I have not met you. If you have not met the person, you will meet another better person. So even when we tell ourselves those sweet words, but the truth is, with or without the person, you will live, you will survive. When God created, he created you unique, beautifully. So you've always lived. So before you make your decision, put yourself first, love yourself. You are also important. Don't die in a relationship. Don't absorb wrong things and with the mindset of, don't just suck up in a lot of issues and think that, oh, when the marriage comes in, the person will change. If he has been maltreating you, you think our marriage will change the person. Oh, he has introduced me to his family, that's why I cannot. Everybody will be all right last. That's the truth. But the most important thing is that you should know what you're doing, know what you want in life, stand by those values, and above all, put God first in any decision you make. Let God lead you, let God direct your path. And I hope this points I've listed in this video will be helpful for you. And I just want to say a little prayer that anyone going through any hard time at this point, that the Lord will strengthen, the Lord will give you the courage to let go of any toxic relationship, and the Lord will always come through for you in your hard times. Amen. Please, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a click on the like button, share my video with your loved ones, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Till next time we meet again. Bye.